Sisters and friends, welcome to the 45th meeting. Today my topic is about let us dive. Do you know that the huge chunks of world is not only made up of valleys and hills, but unpoked holes. Human can enter only 25% of these areas which is under the deep sea. Do you know which is the most dangerous sports in the world? Something you might have experienced in your olden days. Hide and seek. Then swimming, cricket, volleyball, football, polo. There are number of sports are there. But my question is, which is the most? Sports is for a respite. Correct? It will give a respite to us. It may be a good luck or it may be a bad luck. It is perfect respite for your machinery life. But there are some sports which are rated as dangerous sports. But remember that people are loving for those sports also. Do you know that which is the most dangerous sports in the planet? Any idea about that?
American football.
American
Football.
Why you are mentioning American football?
Because most of us died due to the
Rugby, are you saying about the rugby?
Rugby.
Okay. Then? What else?
Skydiving.
Skydiving. Okay. Boxing. WWE, I guess it is not the official authorized, recognized sport category. It is an entertainment. That is what? Previously it was WWF, then they changed to WWE. World Wrestling Federation has been changed to World Wrestling Entertainment. So these are some statistics you know about the sports. The most dangerous sports in the planet is cave diving. Cave diving. You can play the video. You might have known about the cave diving. There are number of caves in the deep underwater sea, and people are diving there and exploring the nature and what are the creatures available there. You can see this is something about the cave diving you might have seen, but definitely you might not have experienced this. There are number of difficulties apart from running out of the breathing air, oxygen. You may get disoriented. You may get lost in the dark cave. But for the people, they have courageous, always there are people out there. They have courageous and committed people. A life is nothing but waiting, like not somewhere in the planet. You know, there are number of areas in the world which can be explored by the cave diving. The main areas which can influence most of the cave divers, and they want to experience and they want to explore and they want to train themselves is, there are two areas in the world. One is in UK and another is in US, specifically in Florida. Jacques, he was the first person to identify what are the equipments required for cave diving, and he developed the first scuba diving equipments. He was the father of cave diving sports. But before that, before the equipments has been arrived, the people explored cave diving with that available equipments like bamboos like equipments. You might have seen when the people are going under the water, they will use the bamboos to breathe. Those exploration already has been done. This is about the basics of cave diving. And another one interesting thing is, you can see about the second one. You can play this. I hope you might not have forget this very embarrassing moment in Thailand. 10 members caught in the cave and the only way of rescuing them is cave diving. Cave diving, there are different technologies you can use. Whenever you go under the sea, most of the time you might have remember that, or you might have seen that your oxygen cylinder is on your backside. But whenever you are diving in the cave, it should be on the side. It is a side mount arrangement. Sometimes when the cave is very narrow, you can unbuckle one of the or two of the cylinders and you can push them in front of you when it is very narrow. That is one arrangement. Another thing is rebreathing technologies. That is our oxygen, whatever the things we are exhaling, that will go to the carbon dioxide chamber. It will get recycled and the people will get rebreathed again and again. This is another one technique in cave diving. And remember, I said already it is a very dangerous sport. There is no way of taking respite here. Remember, the ceiling is rock ceiling. It is completely different than what you are experiencing in the open water or in the swimming pool. The only way of coming back is follow the way in which how you enter. In Mexican caves and all, people started diving in 1000 to 2000 feet away from the main entrance. There are many instances people are diving beyond their limit and never make it out. Don't play with your bad luck or good luck. Enjoy the sports. If you are trying to involve yourself in these kind of sports, specific proper training is compulsorily it is required. Without that, don't go for that. Have a respite. Today I hope we have a good luck. Thank you, Toastmasters.